Hello, my name is Chaynell Savage, and I'm here with Professor Nichols. She is a faculty in the communication department and the arts and science department, and we're here to view the steps on the path she took to get to her career. Now, how was your day today, Professor Nichols?
My day is going well. It's a little busy, but it's good.
Yeah, that's everybody's thing. Um, what was your initial plan after high school?
Well, initially after high school, I initially I was going to either go to the military if I couldn't get the finances to go to college, but I did manage to get a scholarship and financial aid, and so I ended up going to the University of Iowa in Iowa City and I ended up majoring in journalism mass communication, but I initially wanted to major in international relations because I wanted to be an ambassador at the UN.
Okay. And what college did you end up attending and your major?
I ended up attending University of Iowa and majoring. I obtained my bachelor's in journalism mass communication and a minor in marketing and public relations.
Okay. Now that, oh, furthermore, what were your challenges in college?
Initially, my challenge was I grew up an only girl. I had older brothers that were significantly older than me, so I never had to be around females all the time, like living on the floor and in the dorms and everything. That was a challenge. And then living with people I did not know because I was used to have my own space. So that definitely was a challenge. I had to adjust to large lectures. So the lectures at Iowa were 3 to 500, and then sometimes 3 to 500, and you're the only minority in the room. So you definitely are humble and a little bit unnerved when you go into those environments. And I was young. I was only 17, so I didn't necessarily know how to handle it, how to engage with other students as well as I thought I did. And then as time passed, okay, you had financial challenges and trying to manage time. So I think probably some of the same challenges you and other students have, managing time, trying to make sure you have enough money to pay for housing and food and different things, and still getting your time and your extracurricular activities.
Okay. And also, was it hard to overcome?
Some of them, yeah. Sometimes it was very hard. When when you're when you're thinking you're putting your all into the work and you're not getting the grades that you want, that's hard because you don't know what to do. I mean, I had to accept oftentimes that I needed a little help. I needed a tutor to help me with writing analysis papers, or I needed extra help getting through that lab in science class. So I had to learn to ask for help. Technology, we didn't have computers and all those things back then. That didn't exist yet. And so a lot of it was you had to just get out there and start talking to people and asking. So it was definitely challenging. And then when you add in, of course, relationships and all these other aspects, you're really trying to manage all of it. Because at that time, I'm still trying to find my identity. And who am I? And who do I want to be? And who do I aspire to be?
Oh yeah. So when you got into your current position, did you feel any less than your other faculty?
Well, originally, yeah, it is intimidating because you got senior faculty who are so knowledgeable and brilliant, and they know the discipline, and so you want to soak up knowledge as if you were a student, and yet you're a faculty, so you're constantly in this world of I want to be a student of my discipline, but I also have to lead, which is you have students to teach and information you have to share, and you want to contribute to knowledge, the body of knowledge in academia, and so you've got to figure all that out because when I initially got here, I had only had my master's and I was teaching as an adjunct, which means part-time, and then I left, went and worked on my PhD and came back, and now I have an entirely different view, perspective about academia and what should be in the classroom. So now I feel more empowered. I definitely feel more on an even playing field with the PhD. It's not to say that the master's I couldn't have done that, but there's a different way of thinking about knowledge at the PhD level. So yes, it is. There are some definite differences when you take those different routes.
Okay, and also, are you happy with everything you've accomplished this far?
Now, are you referring to just my
with
path I chose?
with the path you chose, and with just coming to TSU from Iowa?
I would say yes, but there are some things I would change. For example, so I left Iowa and I moved here to Texas. I became a high school teacher, and then I went to corporate. After about 13 years, I went to corporate America and taught at TSU at night, and then I went on full time. The reason why I bring that up is when you look back, what would I do differently? I wouldn't have waited so long to get my master's. I think anytime you graduate from a bachelor's within 2 years, you need to be looking at your master's program. And I'm a firm believer of that. You need that. You need to get in the field for a little bit, get your feet wet, and then go. Unless you're in a major that requires a master's to function, such as social work or psychology, those you might as well just go ahead. I waited a long time, so I do wish I would have changed that.
But I understand you received a lot of awards, or a few awards.
Yeah, I obtained a fellow from UT in journalism, and that was in teacher education. I received an award for outstanding teaching at the graduate teaching level at University of Nebraska in Lincoln, and then I've been honored, at the local level within School of Communication, different awards as well. But I got some more that I'm definitely got my eye on, that I'm working towards. I want to earn them.
Okay. So, in that note, did you have any future projects or plans?
Yes. I definitely want to become more engaged in the nonprofit sector. Perhaps being part of some boards and or providing workshops for individuals who want to start grassroots, because that's what my research is in. So, moving towards consulting as well. I think it would be great to start, because I do fall under speech communications or communication studies. It would be great to start getting our students on a speaking platform and creating a platform for our students to go out and do more public speaking, motivational speaking in and around the community, and that way we can begin to create more opportunities to share knowledge and uplift and work with the community.
Yeah, work with the youth.
Yes.
And also, do you have any good comments or concerns to any good comments? Yeah. Hello, my name is Chaynell Savage, and I'm here with Professor Nichols, and she's a part of the communication school and faculty,